What's up, guys?
Oh my God. That was scary. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's how we're starting this
Oh, okay.
thing. We're starting really loud.
It's because it is quiet right now, so it's like you gotta. But that was more of like a startling. That was a little too startling. So
I apologize.
I got startled.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? It's Mike and Janine. We are Downright Random.
What's going on, guys?
This is our new podcast. This is our first one. We're going to just introduce ourselves, get you guys used to who we are, I guess, as much as possible. We'll be giving out more information about who we are and stuff in future.
Oh, it's my glasses.
episodes.
I was like, what am I seeing on my head? Okay, I had my sunglasses on. I'm sorry.
Did you not feel that when you put the headphones on?
I think I did, but I just didn't pay attention to it, I guess. Yeah, that fits better.
Yeah. So, it's completely random here. We have no rhyme or reason really to anything. The first one's going to be a little bit of a thing. I mean, we're going to be just introducing ourselves for the most part, which we kind of already have. I'm Mike. This is Janine.
Hey.
We are a married couple. This is our podcast. We want to just share our lives with you and share our thoughts with you, our opinions with you. We plan on doing some adventurous kind of stuff. We're going to be going places, seeing things, doing all different kind of things. And there's not really going to be much of a reason for anything, really.
Yeah,
It's
we're just
gonna-
basically just conversation, just kind of how things come up or whatever. But
yeah.
when you were just saying, when you started whispering, wasn't there like a song, like a rap song about like a whisper song? Or no, that was the Whisper Challenge. Okay,
I don't know.
but
what
wasn't
you're
there
talking
like,
about.
where do you see ma? Like it was like,
Huh?
It was like a song. It's like, where do you see ma? Like they were like whispering it.
I think they probably do that in some rap. I don't know
Oh,
which
okay.
certain one that is. I mean, I know I listen to more rap than you do, but I don't know. Well, it's just because I'm black, so.
Okay, and we're gonna edit that out. So, right before we started, I chipped my nail, so that was annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, because it seems like whenever you like chip your nail, that's the finger that. Then it gets worse and it gets a hangnail. I don't know, whatever. It's kind of annoying. And I braid my own hair, so sometimes, like if you braid,
Girl problem.
if you braid your hair, you do your own hair. Like the first thing that you should do is file your nails, because you don't want your nails to get stuck to your hair. So that's kind of irritating me right now, but life will go on.
She'll get through it. We'll all survive.
So there was something I wanted to bring up. There was a conversation we were having. It's kind of like current events kind of thing or whatever. And we were talking about the whole like thing with Adele and how
How she lost so
do
much
we
weight.
need to say the date when we start? Maybe should we say that? I don't know.
What do you mean the date?
The date, like today's date. Do we need to say that or no?
Well, I don't know when we're gonna post this.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, so we're not going to say the date because we don't want to like not post it right away, and then people are like, "Hey, that's from 5 months ago," whatever. But anyway, so Adele lost all this weight, and people were kind of like, you were saying,
Well, people were happy and celebrating her that she lost all this weight, and then the people that were like talking about the people that were saying, "Yay, we're so glad you lost weight," were saying that it was fat phobic for them to say, "We're glad that you lost weight."
yeah. So here's the thing about weight loss. It's I think it's an individual thing. I definitely think if you're going to lose weight, do it for yourself. Do it for, your own reasons. Don't do it because someone says that you would look better if you were skinnier, or you would get jobs because you're skinnier or something like that. Do it for yourself. We don't know. I didn't hear any interview with Adele talking about it. I've only seen the pictures. And she just looks very like this, like, well, if you're listening, then just very like, she looks happy. And then some of it, she looks like, she looks kind of serious.
I mean, the one
but
picture I saw, she looked happy. And
Yeah.
I mean, she
So-
is a celebrity, and she has to
make a
face. I mean,
And but I don't think that people should really get into someone else's business 100%. And I can say it as a former fat girl. I feel like there are some people who are okay with being overweight. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but
it's not weird. It's one of those things that if you're comfortable in your skin, then
Yeah.
you're comfortable in your skin, but you shouldn't have to force someone else to be comfortable in someone else's skin.
Yeah. And it's like, but some people, like for example, like when I was heavier, there wasn't so much of like the body positivity thing. There were plus size models and stuff, but it wasn't as heavy as it is now. As far as, you know, they're making sure a lot more brands have inclusive sizes and all this other stuff. But I feel like sometimes people, they want you to stay that way or whatever, regardless of how you lost the weight. If you feel that you need to lose weight, then lose weight. But if you feel like you're healthy, here's the thing, just because, I hit my mic, sorry. Just because you're heavier doesn't mean that you're unhealthy. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. So if someone wants to say, you know, they want to lose weight, then let them lose weight, you know, because that's their own personal journey. I do think it's slightly annoying though. And I was saying this when we were talking about it earlier. People that kind of saw me before when I was like, you know, a lot heavier, they didn't really pay attention to me that much. And then, or they treated me a certain way. And then when I lost weight, it was kind of like, oh, where'd you come from? You just started here? It's like, no, I was here. I was the fat girl that you didn't pay attention to.
But I think it's one of those things though, for
I'm
those
not saying everybody's like that.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things for those kind of people, you just have to ignore those people anyways.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
those people you don't want to be around in the first place. So
but it's
just say
still
just forget
it's
those
yeah,
people.
but it's still one of those things where it makes you feel a little, or like but people were saying, oh, she looks pretty and all this other stuff. It's like,
Right.
I mean, Adele, I thought she was always pretty, and she always did an
But
amazing
again-
winged eye.
But again, the problem with that is beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
Yeah.
and everyone sees beauty differently.
Yeah, and some people
Because
may
someone may be like 600 pounds, and
Yeah.
you may find that unhealthy, meaning just general, but
yeah,
you may find that unhealthy and not pretty, but then there's going to be someone else who finds that gorgeous and just that's for them.
yeah, yeah,
So the problem is that someone may be bigger, they may lose weight, and someone be like, oh, I think that she's pretty now or whatever.
yeah.
But I don't really think that's fat phobia, though.
I don't think so either, because it's not like you're saying you're afraid of.
Because here's the thing.
people
if-
need to realize what phobia is. Like,
It's a term now used for every single
yeah,
thing.
I think that's the problem.
But the thing about it is like, if someone wears makeup
Mm-hmm.
and they take the makeup off,
and then you're like, dear God, what
I know.
happened? Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot of celebrities and a lot of people.
yeah,
But it's one of those things that we have conditioned ourselves to see beauty as a certain thing, which I think has been put in by, I don't know what mainstream it is. Mainstream, like, what is it? I don't think it's celebrities. I think it's like the media, like the magazines and stuff like that.
What I'm curious of is, when is Disney going to have an overweight princess? That'd be interesting. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because you know, it's one of those things where they've done, like, you know, they said the first black princess and all this other stuff. So it's like, at some point are they going to say, hey, we have to have like a fuller girl to look like, you know? But then here's the thing, she can't be black though, because I think that'd be a little messed up. I feel like she'd have to be some kind of,
But then
I don't know.
Where do you call it though? Because like if
She has to be racially ambiguous.
I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if she's white or
Yeah, because then they'll be like, oh God,
she's
it's
white
another,
trash kind of thing, or she's
Ah!
Hispanic, or she's
Oh, that's true. Because
it's like-
she eats too much, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
it's-
So that's why I'm saying also, like, it can't be like, oh, so she's, you know, so she's got to be virtually ambiguous.
I mean, it's one of those things where
By the way, we do go to Disney and stuff, and we'll talk
We are
about
Disney
stuff like that.
fans.
Yeah. So we'll talk about.
I think it's one of
whatever,
those
but-
things though that do you portray? Again, I think it comes into like a healthy kind of style, is that you do want to portray someone who's overweight as someone who is like healthy, or is it just that they're overweight, or is it that they're
Well, some people can just be, that's just their genetic makeup, and it doesn't have to be that they're overweight because they're
Right, but
eating like a lot,
I know
or not
sometimes-
exercising. Or
I know
something.
sometimes though that we're starting to see, and I think this is as a whole. I see other channels talk about it. I see like
Slouching,
other
my mom would
news
yell at me.
people talk about it, is that we're starting to be more overweight as a society.
Oh yeah,
And that there's way more kids starting to be overweight.
That's where.
So it's
I
like
have an
if you're
issue
trying
with,
to
I'm
like
sorry
have
say.
kids be more physically fit and
that's
try to
true.
be healthy.
But it also goes back to like, okay, so it goes back to the whole, like, now there's like 50 million different types of Barbies. So when I was growing up, I had Barbies, and I had the blonde Barbies.
Right.
I had Christine. I had Teresa, and I never felt like oh, I have, I didn't have toys that look just like me, and so now you have to have the curvy Barbie, the tall Barbie, the natural hair Barbie, the whatever Barbie.
Right,
And
but they
so-
have curvy Barbies, not like obese Barbies.
that's what I mean. No, I didn't say she should be obese
no,
princess.
but I'm just saying that, like, I mean,
It'll be like curvy princess. She can be like a little fuller, and then you got a prince that like a little meat on his girl. So,
I mean, no, it's not. I'm just saying, like, where. But again, this is what I was saying before.
Yeah.
Where do you find the line?
there has to be
Of
a line.
what-
Okay.
So that's
we're
what
not
you
gonna
got
put
to
up
figure out.
we're not gonna put up her BMI chart or something, but we need to like but we need to be like, okay, she can have a little curves to her,
Yeah.
Okay, so like if we realistically looked at all the princesses, let's just go into it.
Let's
if
just
you
look it up. I'll look it up. You keep
like
talking.
what their sizes are. So if you looked at the princesses, obviously they got flat stomachs and everything like that. So, we have to go for that. So I would say that the average size of a Disney princess is probably a size 2 or 4 maybe.
I have no idea.
But as I'm just saying, looking at them, so they can have one that's like an average size, like a size 10 or a size 12. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not, and here's the thing. I'm not trying to be mean and say, oh, she shouldn't be like a size 20. But sometimes you got to ease your way into things. And I feel like a good size would be like a size 12, 14 maybe, or 10, 12. Just someone that looks a little bit fuller. So then here's the thing. So then when you go to the parks, girls who are not like a size whatever that couldn't play like a Jasmine or a Cinderella, they can have a princess role for them as well.
But you do know that you will get the people that are saying, "Why is there a fat princess in Disney?" You'll get that because
Well, then
just
those
think of
people
all,
can be
just
they
think
can
of
be
all
kicked
the-
out and banned.
just think of all the things that have already been going on with like the different princesses as far as like the race and everything like that. I
Yeah.
mean, here is the majority of them. but-
Okay, so okay, let me not go away from the microphone. I would say, who is Moana?
Mona's right there.
Yeah, she looks a little fuller. She does not have Jasmine's waist. Like if you look at Moana and then look at Jasmine, what do you think? Do you think she has the same waist? Jasmine is like really like pinched in, like she's skinny.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Esmeralda.
No,
Who
that's,
is that?
That's Meg.
I don't know who she is.
That's Meg from
Okay.
Hercules.
Okay, so
But
and,
she's
and
not
even
technically a princess.
yeah,
though,
and even
so
look at her waist. That's
that's Aurora.
Aurora. So I think that just to have a little fullness, I'm not saying we have to, go, sorry, something's in my eye. We have to go,
But what about Merida?
Merida, I feel like she's a little fuller also.
She's a little fuller.
Yeah, I do feel that way. And I even feel that some of the girls that actually play her in the parks, and I'm not body shaming anybody when I say this, but I do feel like they have more of a, they have a different size than like the girls who
Right.
would play like a Belle or something, I do think that Aurora is Merida does have kind of like a fuller size.
Yeah.
I was just curious because like I was saying with the Barbies, like everyone feels like their toys have to look exactly like them. I as a kid liked Jasmine, so, and it wasn't because I just liked Jasmine. I liked that she was kind of sassy and the music was good in the movie. I never really I liked Little Mermaid, but I never like identified with Little Mermaid. It wasn't because she was a redhead. It's just that I don't like the water. No,
but-
I just didn't but I
that doesn't- I mean, she's swimming all day. If she's gonna be fit as anything.
oh yeah, of course, but I'm just saying she wasn't like my favorite princess or whatever. But also hold on, let me see if I can pull it up as far as like, because I saw that, and I don't follow these people at all. So I saw this thing the other day. I guess Stephen Curry or Steph Curry. See, told you I don't follow them. That his wife got kind of like body shamed, if you want to say that, because she posted, everything's not working right now, because she posted some pictures of herself and she just lost weight, and people were like mad at her or whatever. I don't know why the picture's not coming up. People were like mad at her because she posted like these
Refresh.
these bikini pictures or whatever. And so I guess that was the picture. And I realized that a while ago she was getting a little fuller. I don't know. Whoop, it's a video. I don't want to play a video. We ain't trying to. Don't people put just pictures anymore? Does everything have to be a video? Well, anyways, I thought it was. I don't know exactly what people were getting so upset about. So that's the picture, and she was getting a little full. I did realize that.
But see, I don't consider that full. Like I don't.
No. This is her after picture, but she got fuller. So I almost see it says she was getting like people were saying that she was kind of getting fuller or whatever, and she was like doing cooking videos or whatever, or cooking shows. I don't know, and people were kind of coming at her because she was like posting this bikini picture. But if she worked for it, like. Are you mad because she's not part of that fat girl team anymore, or because I don't even think the picture looked that tasteless? Like she's just standing there. I don't know. Yeah,
but I don't understand. Is that the one where she's supposed to be gained a little weight?
No, this is after she lost the weight. That's
well,
after.
I have no idea which photo you're talking about.
That's the photo I'm talking about. But she was bigger before, and people got mad about that picture.
That picture.
People got mad about that. But it's like, she's been gradually losing weight though. Like it's not like she's.
But it doesn't matter. No, people are going to be upset about anything.
Yeah,
that's the problem that we've noticed with the world.
You got to applaud people. That's hard work. Regardless, like I said, regardless of how she did it, it is hard work though.
Honestly, it's one of those things. That's her life. I am whatever about it. She can do whatever she wants.
But that's what I was saying. The same thing about Adele. Like people, yes, when Adele was introduced to the world, she was heavier. But also, she just went through a divorce. She has a kid. And sometimes, like, think about, like, when you're heavier, like, sometimes you can't do certain things and you want to be able to do different things. And some people, they don't have, like...
I'm not arguing.
Yeah, and I speak from experience because I remember when we used to go for hikes and everything. I really was, like, I was struggling. I'd have to put my hands above my head. I'd have to, like, stop every once in a while. And it became like a health thing. It became kind of, I was dealing with like other issues that, because of the being overweight or being obese or whatever. So it's like, if somebody wants to do it for their health, I say whatever. Now, some people may just want to lose weight and get a bunch of compliments, whatever. Like, but if they're healthier, sorry, I thought something was behind me. If they're healthier, then, so be it. But I don't think that people need to tear down somebody. Because, and I don't know, were people they weren't really tearing down Adele. They were mainly
they were tearing down the people that were saying
that she
looked good, that she lost weight. They were tearing them down, and that's what everyone has to attack everyone else nowadays.
Yeah,
it's something to do, and it's just I don't know. I think a lot of people have a lot of problems, a lot of
unresolved problems. Yeah, and it's like. This person's story, like, you don't have to throw in your 50 issues that you have. Like, just applaud the person. And if you have a disagreement, just say you have a disagreement and keep it moving. You don't need to, like, have it trigger you or something or make you have to go, make a hashtag and make a meme.
Oh,
and all this
everything is a hashtag. I mean, right now we're a hashtag downright random.
Ah.
But, it's, I don't know. People want to get in someone else's business basically just because they feel left out. That's what all this is everyone feels left out. It's almost like the childhood playground syndrome of being picked last for dodgeball or kickball or whatever it is. It's like,
did you like kickball?
I did like kickball.
Oh, okay. Kickball was fun.
I didn't really care like where I got picked though. I didn't really care.
I didn't care
just
either.
As long as you get to kick that ball and run, it didn't really matter.
And you hear the noise?
Yep. That's what it sounded like. It was like a weird inflated ball, and when you kicked it, it would just. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't care. I didn't care about that stuff, but I think a lot of people.
But you cared during dodgeball.
Oh yeah.
Because normally, if you got picked less than dodgeball,
they're gonna hit you.
They're gonna hit you first. Yeah. Because they know you're weak. And two, that doing sound.
Yeah, it's gonna
hurt.
Yeah. Which I think that's still crazy that they banned it, but I don't know. Like kids nowadays, I don't know. They got a lot of built up.
Oh, everyone is too soft nowadays, and people can get mad at me for that. I think a lot of you guys may get mad at me a lot. I think I may say something you got.
We're gonna warn you ahead of time.
Might get mad at me.
Yeah,
and that's okay because we have different opinions. You'll have yours, I'll have mine, and
leave a comment below.
That's
and address Mike.
But I mean, no, I feel like everyone's too soft today. Like I'm trying to remember. Like when the first time I remember hearing that kids got participation trophies, and there was no like first place, second place, third place kind of thing in like baseball or soccer or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I grew up playing baseball.
Yeah.
And like, yes, I have trophies. Some are first place, some are second place. Like, that's what it is. But I don't think I ever got a participation trophy just because I played and I was a crappy player, and I just got it just because no one wanted to hurt my feelings.
Do you think up to a certain age that everyone should, like, if they're like a bunch of kindergartners, you don't think everybody should walk away with something?
No, absolutely not.
I feel like a certain age they should everyone should kind of get a little something, even if it's not a full trophy.
No, here's the thing. As far as sports goes, I feel like your knowledge of how to play a sport and you gaining either respect for the game or gaining like the ability to play better the next season should be your reward.
Yeah.
Not a trophy on your wall for how bad you played, and if you're the last team to go, that you still get something to put on your wall, and you're like, yeah, I did good.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I showed up.
I showed up. I was there. That's not deserving. That is the problem with all this world today that I've noticed, is that you just can't be given stuff.
I can say that, like, in school, I got really, like, my brother got a lot of like the perfect attendance things and like honor roll and everything. I was like excited when I would get like the spelling awards, like, you know, like that was really cool to me because I just like words.
Right. So if your brother also got an award just because he got up there and he didn't spell the same words you did, would you feel?
Well, let's not cause the conflict between, like, let's say, no, don't say my brother, but let's say like a random kid in the class, and I know that kid is like just sitting in the corner picking his nose, and then all of a sudden like he spelled all his words wrong and he still gets the thing.
This is where I'm trying to like say, like,
I'd have kid rage.
So your brother had his own achievements that you didn't have.
Yeah.
Do you think that all because you wanted to try it and you suddenly get an award for doing it, and that's something that he has put his time and effort and energy into?
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yeah, and then the same thing goes with you. That's what I'm trying to say. It had nothing to do like civil rivalry.
Okay.
It had everything to do with just as an
I
example.
love my brother.
But it's just like what you do and what you enjoy is different than what someone else's enjoys.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that if they want to try it, they automatically get something, even though you've been putting your time in there. It's like going to work every day, and because someone shows up, they get a $5 raise, even though you've been working harder than them, and you only get a $5 raise. I'd
put a nail in their tire. I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
But I mean, I guess they could plug the hole with their trophy they got. But it's like, that's
shove
the
it up that hole. I'm just kidding.
That's the thing. It's like, do you really want to feel that someone should be just given something because they show up?
Yeah.
Like,
okay. I get it.
I say no.
Yeah. And I guess you also don't want to set somebody up to think that like it's called, oh, okay. It's just like when you have like birthdays and there's two kids and then the other kid gets a gift also.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know
either.
you hate that.
If it's my birthday, you don't get a gift.
But the other little kid's like, but why don't I get a gift?
Grow up and wait for your birthday.
No.
I'm serious. That is the whole point of growing up. It's supposed to be to celebrate someone else's day.
Yeah.
And that person should be the one that is the person that's getting the attention.
That's getting celebrated that day. Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things. I mean, as I've grown older, birthdays are kind of whatever.
Yeah, but I mean like little kids, yeah.
But,
like, you know.
Yeah.
Like when you were like, oh, it's this person's, like, this kid's birthday. You're like, oh, but you got to get a gift for this one also because they're going to be sitting there just waiting.
Okay,
like you're getting cake and ice cream, like,
and sometimes parting gifts. Like you get a little doggy bag in that has like maybe
be
little
happy
toys.
about that.
I'm okay with that because that's kind of a thank you for coming.
Yeah.
But an actual
but I mean like
gift
I mean
unwrap,
like the sibling, like the sibling
no.
gets a gift also. Okay,
No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it at all.
Okay, well, I mean,
no, it's just not at all. I don't know. What do you guys think? You can let us know.
Yeah, let us know down. Did you get presents when your siblings had a gift? I mean, a birthday, and or vice versa? Do you do that with your kids or whatever? Like, I don't really remember getting gifts like when it was my brother's birthday. But see, I was such a weird kid that I would just be so happy it was my brother's birthday. I probably would just be like, "Well, we're gonna get cake," you know. It's Marcus's birthday, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like I didn't really. I was one of those kids that, you know, I don't know. I don't really remember. Like, that's something to ask your parents, like if you got a gift or.
I don't ever remember getting. I mean,
yeah,
there may have been something at some point, but I don't remember getting.
Yeah,
gifts.
I'm gonna ask my mom and find out because I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure my mom was like, nah, Dead it. No. Don't even. We'll wait till a few months and then you can get your gift.
Especially because.
See, I can understand if the birthdays are close or something like that. Maybe you celebrate together, which I would have absolutely hated.
Yeah.
Not because actually, I don't know. I don't know if I would have hated that. I think it probably would, because I would have felt like growing up, everybody thought we were twins anyway. So I don't think I would have had a problem with that. But I don't know. I've never been the person that's like, oh my God, it's my birthday, I'm celebrating. It's all about me. I've never really been that kind of person.
But see, when that happens, if something is close, that's when do you celebrate it?
Yeah,
do
that's
you
true.
Pass one birthday
yeah.
and then celebrate in the
that's
middle?
True.
Or do you wait till the first or the second? Because then the other day.
Yeah, it was my birthday and nobody did anything.
Right.
So that's tricky. So
I don't think it's
you're
tricky at all.
You're gonna create
I think
the good son.
I think the solution is to celebrate
separate
birthdays on the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is it. That is when you celebrate them.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. We talked about a lot of different things here.
Yeah, we talked about fat Disney and participation trophies
and birthdays.
So
guys, leave your comments down below. We want to know what you think about the Disney princess being a little, maybe a size 10, 12, whatever. I don't know. And then also about
having some curves.
Yeah, let's some curvies. And then and birthdays and talk about somebody who's in your business that needed to stay out of your business. And so that's what we're going to do for today. And we thank you guys for listening and make sure. Yeah.
Definitely subscribe.
There you go.
Put on the bell for when we're going to be doing some more videos. We will be doing more podcasts. Right now we're trying to think about Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be doing some more out and about videos showing things. We're going to be doing some maybe some
weather's
some
getting
restaurant
nicer.
videos once more restaurants start opening up. And some odds and ends of just random things.
We'll just pop into a store and start filming if they let us. We'll, definitely follow us on Instagram at Downright Random. And, talk to us. Let us know what you guys think. And we appreciate you guys for listening and watching.
All right. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye.